this is Chris, the Idaho Painter, here on Paint Life TV. I'm out here working on a really cool project at the Bruneau Sand Dunes. I got Jason, John, and Joel with me, and we're working on the observatory. And I'm gonna have them tell you a little bit about this project, and you're gonna see us painting the project and working on it, getting it ready for you guys to come down here and check it out. So Jason, who's working on this project for besides me? I mean, it's obviously we got three, Jason, John, and Joel here. So tell me what you do and what you specialize in, what John does and what Joel does.
Absolutely. Chris, thanks for bringing your team down here, doing a great job. It's looking good. The products you're putting down are exceptional, and it's going to be an exceptional project. Here we're doing this project for the Idaho Department of State Parks and Recreation. Cool. Joel is the project manager. He's running the show out here. He's here making sure that we're out doing our job and providing this this amazing facility to the public, which is what it's for. And then John with Veritas here, he's the general contractor in charge of the job. So
John, Veritas, your Boise company?
We're a Boise company. We are. We've been in the Boise Valley for quite a long time and love Idaho. I got to introduce myself to your company through YouTube, just like many other people, completely unrelated to this project. Learned how to paint cabinets, had a blast.
Cool. Very cool.
And so it's really neat to get to see you down here doing what you do best. And it's just it's awesome to be part of this with so many great people.
Cool. Thank you very much for having us. I'll be part of the project. So, Jason, what do you actually do? I mean, you guys are a specialty contractor, and you do what?
Absolutely, yeah. So we're a specialty contractor. We're a family company. We travel all over the country and into Canada, and we specialize in observatories. We design and build observatories. It's a pretty specific trade. It has a lot of moving parts, and ultimately the entire building itself, it becomes a piece of the equipment as the winds of Bruneau come through.
Bruneau's coming to life. It's been kind of dead all day long, but
so yeah, we were brought on as a design build contractor and consultant to construct this project, which is a CDK 700 telescope by Planewave Instruments, one of the top telescope producers in the world. And this is going to be a public outreach. The funds here is to provide both on-site viewing capabilities to the public, but also remote viewing. So at home, just like you're watching YouTube now, you're going to be able to log in and eventually utilize the telescope remotely through a queuing system, or just be able to participate in online streaming viewings that are conducted by docents here on site in Bruneau.
So you're not an Idaho company. You are out of California?
So we are out of we are licensed in Idaho. We do carry an Idaho license, but we are based out of California.
Cool.
Yeah, we've been in business 45 years. My mom and dad started it. My brother and I are jumping in and carrying the third generation here. So
awesome.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So Joel, and you're part of the Parks and Recreation. What do you actually do for them?
I work on the Development Bureau side, which we take care of all the capital improvements in the state for the parks. There's 30 parks in the state. I happen to be the construction manager in the southern region, this being one of our parks in that region.
So Joel, you're part of the Parks and Recreation, and for our viewers out there, Bruneau Sand Dunes, if you don't know, like behind us is the Bruneau Sand Dunes. So they're black sand dunes. So this is a state park. So what can you do here?
Well, the dunes are itself, it's the largest single dome dune in the United States.
So that's kind of pretty cool. And we see some people out there on the dunes now.
A lot of times they rent sandboards and watch these guys surf down the sides of that. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
It gets a little hot there in the summer.
Yeah.
They shut it down because that sand can get to about 150 degrees.
150 degrees. That might be a little bit scorching. So
we have had we have a science building down here. It's tied into the existing observatory, but we've had people here from NASA. They're actually looking at utilizing this area for moon and lunar and Mars exploration.
So that's pretty cool. There's also a couple lakes here you can fish at?
Yes, lake right behind here is a lot of bluegill, crappie, and bass. And in the far lake over there, there's about 500 7-pound trout waiting to be caught.
I heard that, and unfortunately I didn't bring my fly rod, but I'll be back to fish them. So there's campgrounds. I think you got hookups to electrical hookups and stuff.
We have two campgrounds, Broken Wheel and Eagle Cove, tent camping, a lot of day use area. There's an equestrian section. that people come out here and they ride their horses through the trails.
Kind of cool. So there's quite a bit to do. There's even
Dog
a
training.
dog park that's down there. You can bring your
Drone
dogs
park.
to a
What's
trail.
There's a drone park.
Drone parks. Yeah, so it's really cool. There's a lot to do. I'm gonna actually come camping here myself and do some fishing out there for bass and trout.
We have a
so.
small visitor center, but it's very well put together, interpretive rights. Kind of gives a little history of the area, some of the animals and things that you find around here. So it's a desert environment, but like I said, this is a very calm day for Bruneau. But
Yeah, I mean that's how the dunes were actually made. It was by the wind. So if you're in Idaho, it's a must see. You got to come out here and check it out. If you're passing through Idaho, you got to check it out. Or if you just want to come from your state to Idaho to check it out, it's a must see state park. You got to have it.
what these guys have done is it's very, very exceptional in today's world. The great contractors, good communication, and I think this project alone is going to drive a lot of people to this area.
Yeah, that's cool. I can't wait to see it done. So we're gonna be painting here today, getting finished up today, and we'll be back to do some filming when this thing is finally up and running and show you guys what it's all about. So I definitely appreciate all three of you guys, for having me be a part of this project, man. It's been amazing. Hopefully get to work with you guys again soon. So stay tuned for the final telescope reveal eventually down the road.